Hey, Al Snow here. It's been a while. Um, just figured I'd check in with a quick update. A lot of stuff's happened over the winter. Kind of kept me from hiking like I had a lot of stuff planned. I do love hiking in winter. It's probably one of my favorite temperatures to hike in. And I love seeing all the frozen water and waterfalls. There's something about being in the forest that doesn't have leaves that's just great. Right now I'm at this lookout across the one of the parts that the Pinhoti crosses over near my house. And let's just get started from the beginning of it. Like, at about the beginning of the fall season, I was doing some last minute end of season yard work and I ended up stepping in a gopher hole, and I kind of twisted the crap out of my ankle and my knee. That's not a big deal, but kind of kept me off the trail for a couple weeks because, well, I tend to do like long hikes. And then got back on the trail after that, and as I think I've mentioned a few times, I have seasonal asthma that's triggered by cold weather. And it wasn't even a particularly cold day, but evidently I didn't have any. I had my inhaler with me, but it turns out it was empty. And I got about 5 miles into the hike up a mountain, and I started to have a pretty bad asthma attack. And that's when I found out that my inhaler was empty. And because I don't like going to the doctor, I hadn't gotten a renewal on my prescription or anything. So not only did I have to hike 5 miles back while barely able to breathe, which that was a fun one. Actually deleted that footage because I didn't really want to post that because I said a lot of stuff that sounded very doom and gloomy. As I had no phone signal where I was, and frankly, I wasn't really sure if I was going to make it back down. But after that, it took a little while to recover, and took even longer to get back into a doctor. Now, through all this, I also, as luck, so to speak, would have it, evidently developed a pretty nasty umbilical hernia that was causing my belly button to bulge out pretty heavily, and it doesn't feel great. And I do a lot of physical labor, and a lot of my hobbies involve using like my core. I was supposed to get surgery for that, so that sidelined me again. Unfortunately, money's not in the budget to be able to pay for the surgery because my insurance is not covering nearly enough of it. On top of that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it mostly taken care of with a hernia belt. As long as I'm not doing any super heavy lifting, I'm mostly fine. Little sore, but mostly fine. But the reason why the money's not in the budget, my second kid was born a week ago. So I now have a 1-week-old, and then of course, my 3.5-year-old toddler. And yeah, it's gonna keep me off the trail for a little bit longer. I have the asthma stuff taken care of. I have a renewing prescription of that now, so that's handy. But it'll be probably another couple weeks before I'm able to get out on the trail for any sort of hike. The new kid is pretty easy to take care of, but I don't know. We'll see. But that's all the update I got. I should be back on the trails by later this spring. It's actually unseasonably cold right now. It's beginning of March, and it's actually back down to 30 degrees today, when last week it was up in the 60s and 70s. It's kind of fucking miserable. But that's all I got for the update. We'll end this video with little bit of a wide panning view of this little lookout that I'm at right here. Thanks everyone, and keep watching. Thanks to everyone for watching this stuff. And I'll see you on the trails next time. Have a good one.